A 911 operator in Texas once received a call so disturbing, she reportedly removed her headset and walked out of the room crying before the call even ended. The caller was whispering, trying not to make noise, because, according to him, 2 children were standing outside his house asking to be let in. At first, dispatch assumed it was nothing serious, until the man suddenly said, "They keep smiling at my daughter through the window." Then the operator heard something else on the call, a child's voice, very close to the phone, softly whispering,
"Let us inside."
The father started screaming seconds later. Police arrived 4 minutes after the call. The front door was still locked. The house was empty. But the daughter was found hiding under her bed, repeating the same sentence over and over. Their eyes were all black. In 2017, 34-year-old Daniel Harper was home alone with his 8-year-old daughter Lily outside Fort Worth, Texas, during a thunderstorm. Around midnight, someone knocked on the front door. 3 slow knocks. Daniel looked outside expecting a neighbor. Instead, he saw 2 children standing on the porch in the rain. A boy around 14 years old and a younger girl beside him. Neither of them moved. The older boy quietly said, "Sir."
"Our parents told us to ask to come inside."
Something immediately felt wrong. The kids were completely soaked from the storm, but neither of them blinked, neither of them shivered. They just stared at him silently. Daniel cracked the door slightly and asked where their parents were. The boy slowly smiled, then said,
"They are almost here."
That's when Lily walked into the hallway behind her father and froze. She started crying instantly.
"Dad, don't let them in."
Daniel looked back toward the children and finally noticed their eyes, completely black. No pupils, no white, just darkness. The little girl suddenly stepped closer to the door.
"Please, let us inside."
The voice didn't sound normal. It sounded rehearsed, almost inhuman. Daniel slammed the door shut and locked it immediately. Then the knocking started again. Harder now. Bang, bang, bang. The lights inside the house flickered. Lily suddenly pointed toward the kitchen window. The 2 children were standing there now, smiling, watching them from outside. Impossible. The backyard gate was locked. There was no way they could have moved that fast. Daniel grabbed Lily and ran upstairs while calling 911. Then came footsteps downstairs. Slow footsteps inside the house. Daniel locked himself and Lily inside the bathroom while the dispatcher begged him to stay calm. Then they heard it. A child's voice outside the bathroom door, soft, whispering.
"You invited us in."
Lily started screaming because beneath the crack under the bathroom door, she saw 2 shadows standing outside, completely still. Police arrived minutes later. The house was empty. No signs of forced entry. No footprints outside despite the rain. Nothing. But according to one officer, there was one detail he never forgot. Because while checking Lily's bedroom, he noticed small wet handprints pressed against the inside of her bedroom window from inside the house.